You are live.
Just pan the room until people join. Have to show the exhibits.
So far. Just waiting for a few people to come on.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I know this was kind of a last minute thing. We didn't even know we were doing this. We thought we were going to the Creeper Gallery tonight, but we were asked to come here to the Barron Arts Center in Woodbridge, New Jersey. The exhibit that's around us is called Woodbridge Treasures. It's a collection of everything, things that belong to people in Woodbridge Township from 100 years ago, 200 years ago. I guess this is all going into the museum in Woodbridge, and there's pretty much everything around us, land deeds, pictures, stuff from the train wreck, a Bible, yearbook pictures from 1920 something. So there's stuff all around us here in the Barron Arts Center in the gallery. Now the Barron Arts Center is normally active enough. We've been in here many times, but Cynthia, who's the director, she contacted me last week and said the exhibit is only going to be here till, I think, Thursday. She goes, a lot of stuff has been happening that really picked up. I've been seeing things, I've been hearing things. Could you come in and investigate the exhibit? So here we are. It's kind of one of the last days it's going to be here. So we decided not do the Creeper Gallery tonight and instead do the exhibit. And the tricky part about the exhibit is we didn't know the extent of the exhibit. We thought it was kind of one corner, but instead if you pan around, it's the whole entire gallery. And all of these cases are filled with different things from different time periods and different people. Even the barons are represented here. And, their family, the people that built this, the Barron Arts Center. So we're going to do the best that we can.
That's just a little sample, but this is the one that caught my eye. This is actually a picture of the Baron himself. I don't know if you guys can see that with a glare. That's the Baron book, their ledger. That is what the Barron Arts Center looked originally. Just to give you just real quick before we get started. Medals, flyers, blueprints, there's diaries, there's menus and stubs from different businesses back in the day. Everybody remembers Howard Johnson. The Ashton Family Bible, Testament, letters, 1854. And like John said, some old school photos, yearbooks. We'll get into them as we get closer and closer. Just to give you just a little taste of what there is here. A little overwhelming. Okay.
So we're going to let the room dictate to us where we're going to go. And we will kind of make our way to every section, even if the equipment isn't going off in that section, but we kind of have equipment on every single case here. So when we turn off the lights and we openly try to communicate with who's ever connected to anything, hopefully they lead us in a direction so we could go there and we could investigate that section and look at the objects in it and try to pinpoint who it might be. But again, an investigation of this magnitude where there's 100 items, it's kind of hard to cover everything, but we'll do the best we can because again, Cynthia said things have really picked up here and she really wanted us to get in to see what we could see and we'll do the best we can. This is kind of bigger than I thought it would be. So we'll turn the lights out and we'll see what happens.
Doing the wrong ones.
We will turn the lights out and see what
In
happens.
about an hour from now, I'm just flicking them on instead of off. What am I doing wrong? There we go. Now where's the other ones?
First couple. What you do?
Woo, we done it. All right, flashlight.
Okay. So, whoever is here listening that may be connected to any of these objects, these items in the cases.
What did we do with the other flashlights, John?
What?
The other flashlights I pulled out. Where are they?
Behind the sauce.
They're where? SLS? Okay, got it.
Anybody who's here that's might be connected to any of the objects here in the cases from the history of Woodbridge Township. This is called the Woodbridge Treasure display at the Barron Arts Center. If you're here and you can hear me, Cynthia, who is the director, she was telling us that things have been kind of acting up here, that somebody or many people are trying to make their presence known, perhaps, and that may be connected to any of the things here. So we are going to give you the opportunity to talk, tell your story, talk about your life, talk about whatever object it is that you're connected, item that belongs to you. Talk about your family, talk about the history of Woodbridge, whatever you prefer to talk about. We want to give you that opportunity. That's why we're here tonight. We're probably the only people that come here in the dark to do this sort of thing. So we're gonna let you direct us. We put all of these different types of lights on top of the cases that have the objects and the items in it that may belong to you. They react to energy, to movement, to static electricity. To you, basically, if you were to move around and you were to come out from the object or stand near the object that belonged to you, if you want to make your presence known, just move around or touch the object that belonged to you, and we're going to see these different color lights that we placed on top of the cases. We're going to see them react, and we're going to know which direction that we should kind of pay attention to.
We also have motion lights that will go off if you walk by them.
We do know that the Barron case is right there. And this is the Barron Arts Center that was built by the Barron family. And Cynthia definitely has high regard, as does the township, for the Barrons for building this great building for this library. We'd love to talk to you about your family. We've investigated this building many times. So I'm going to walk around here, and I'm just going to show you a few different things that we have here. Again, there's land deeds, there's pictures. If you were to come out from any of these items here, anything that belongs to you, there's a family Bible right there. I'm sure that, you know, all the family members that was passed down to, maybe one of you are here and you would like to talk to us. This is like a rainbow circle that just reacts to me touching it. There's another one over there on the case there. There's two on this case here.
People are asking, what building is this?
This is the Barron Arts Center, Woodbridge, New Jersey. So we are in Woodbridge. We work with the mayor of Woodbridge, John McCormick, as well as the township. We have a close relationship with Cynthia and the Barron Arts Center. They're dear friends of ours for years. That's why we were invited here, because we're we're used to speaking with people that have pet, there we go, look.
Hello.
Yeah, okay, that's really good. Who's ever in that case there, we're gonna try to come over there and talk to you and kind of pinpoint who that might be. I mentioned the family Bible, is it Ashton? That's me.
The Ashtons?
The Alston Family Bible is right there. I'm shining the light on it. Is this a member of the Alston family that we're speaking with? All you have to do is touch that circle rainbow to light up again to let me know, because we can't see you, we can't hear you. Let's point the SLS over there.
Perfect.
And if you were to stand over there, we would be able to see you on this special camera we have. Again, I'm assuming it's the Bible, but it might not be. There's a land deed there as well. I'll go over and read some of the names. Maybe I could get a connection that way. Set off your light. I don't know if we can do it from this side. Here we have a Reverend Cornelius Henry Edgar. Letter concerning the education career of the Reverend. Then we have an old picture of the church, which is right across the street. I'm just looking for random names that I could use here that maybe. That's me. David Kent of Woodbridge. William Ross, 12-year-old, legal document dated March 4th, 1838, detailing the apprenticeship of William Ross, a 12-year-old orphan to James Edgar. So again, he was a young boy who was, I guess, given over custody to be an apprentice, and he basically adopted him to work as a worker. And then we have Testament of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, original Greek. This is the old Bible right here.
And Bibles weren't just Bibles, they had
And
family
I see the
history.
name Jonathan Alston. 1854, wow. 1856, 1859, 1865, 1757. Look at all the dates in here. 1732. That Bible dates back that far?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Can you guys get a good look at this?
It's right
No, we
there.
have to be careful with the lights because, there you go. No, you had a good job.
There's the letter again with all the entries of the people that it belonged to. So, Jonathan, Mr. Alston, or any of the Alston family. Again, the light lit up here, so again, we're trying to narrow it down to who might be here with us. We're going to try EVP sessions using all of those names for this case here. So we're going to try to hear your voice, okay? We're going to start here with the Alston family and kind of work our way down that way. Okay.
That's John, just so you guys can see.
What? What'd you say?
You popped up on the thing. I was telling people that was you.
I thought you said we got to see.
Mm-mm.
So I'm going to put the eggs over there.
Okay.
So I'm going to put these eggs.
John, that went off on its own.
No, I went by it.
You did. And then it shut off and it came back on. Can you do it again? That's where the Baron, John Barron is.
So I put those Easter eggs up there, you may have noticed. One is blue and it says yes. The other is yellow and it says no. Did you see them twinkling like the stars? If you were to tap them with your finger, they're going to twinkle. You could answer yes or no because we can't see or hear you.
I told you.
What?
It went off again.
I want to introduce ourselves too, because I didn't do that when we started. My name is John and this is Chris. Like I said, we work with the township and we were invited here by Cynthia Knight, who's the director of the Barron, to talk to anyone who wants to speak with us tonight. So I'm going to get the recorder and I'm going to try to do an EVP session.
You want
with.
to do?
Is that it? First, I'm going to hit it with a thermal. I want to see if there's a heat signature there. So you see it? Oh.
Is that you, John Barron? That's the case that has John Barron and the ledger of the Barron family, whose building we're in.
Could you step away from that, please? That's really weird.
Did you set that sensor off?
It was blue, and now it just turned really like greenish. And now it's blue again. Oh. Could you step away from that, please? Whoever's doing that? Just step away for 1 second so we can talk to you.
Mr. Barron, if that's you, could you just step away for a moment, please?
All right, I'm going to come over there. Okay? The heating duct. See, that's how you can tell the heat signature.
Yeah, the heat's on.
The heat's on in the bottom.
Just to give...
All right, I'm going to come over there. All right, and we'll see if it goes off again. I'm going to come back over here to the Bible.
Gotta be careful when you put your flashlight behind you. You're blinding us.
There's no heat signature within the case. Everything is kind of yellow and blue the way it should be. That is probably, what is that?
I haven't a clue.
It's not the light on top.
Oh, it might be the heating ducts from behind. Again? Over in that corner? No? What is that? He's getting his signature in the glass. It's kind of hard to catch that. You guys see that yellow?
I don't know what that's attached to, though. It's on this side of the case, though.
What happens if I go right here? Does it go away?
It's right where you are. Yeah, it goes away. All right, I'm going to do an EVP session.
Okay.
You're really hard investigating 100 objects at once.
Yeah.
We don't even do ever. So
I mean, it's the whole room.
I'm going to put the recorder right up.
There he is again. I had a feeling when I put it up there tonight.
So I guess you want us to start with you? We'll start with you, okay? All right, we're going to start with you. I'm going to look inside the case and I'm going to read some of the items in there. Makes sense that I would do that. So what we have in this case here is the Barron Library public opening. And again, it's funny that this was a library. This building was built to be a library. It looks like a church, but it was really a library. Opened September 11th, 1877. That's pretty cool. And here's ledgers from the original library. That's what that book is there.
Public opening, wow.
It says First Minutes Ledger Book of the Barron Library includes invitation to the opening of the library on September 11th, 1877. There's an old picture of the Barron right there. And that looks like another one right there.
Yeah, later on.
Then it says a small black seal with etching of the letter B in the center, likely from the mid 1800s. The seal was made of bronze and is attached to the ivory handle. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool.
Right.
And then we have John Barron
Mm-hmm.
from the mid 1850s. This photo was developed by Holmes Booth and a company in Waterbury.
You saw that?
What was that?
That was a light sensor on the opposite side where we're not even walking.
Whoa.
So somebody responded to you.
So I said that picture was John C. Barron. Everybody's name is John. Those were the days when everybody's name John. Like, my name is John as well. I'm going to stand over here. Okay, so that one's over there. So John, we're going to try to speak to you. I'm going to put a device that we can hear your voice. I'm going to put it right on top of this case here because we can't go inside the case to touch your picture. And I want you to try to talk to us, okay?
Oh, the static the static finger just went off over here too. I don't know if I caught it quick enough.
I'm going to turn the recorder on.
There goes.
I'm going to step away. I'm stepping all the way over here. Good evening, John. Mr. Barron. My name is John. This is Chris. If you could hear me, could you please say hello to us? Do you know the name of the director of this building, the Barron Art Center? What is her name? Are you proud that this building is still here after all this time and it's in such great shape? Could you tell me the name of any of your other family members? This building is an art center now. What was it originally built to be? Do you and your family members come here to visit this building often? Do you know where your body is buried? shut it up. I didn't get what you were saying the whole time.
When you said, do you know what this building was built for? The light right above the Baron flashed.
Well, wouldn't it be great if we got a response too? That
Oh my
would be
God,
really crazy.
yes.
I'm stepping all the way over here. Good evening, John. Mr. Barron. My name is John. This is Chris. If you can hear me, can you please say hello to us? He says, "Hey, John." Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did hear.
John is clear as day.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, that is nuts. That was all the way over there. Do you know the name of the director of this building, the Barron Art Center? What is her name? Where did that come from? Of this building, the Barron Art Center? What is her name?
There's a voice.
Art Center? And footsteps. What is her name? Footsteps. Knock, knock.
It's like something being
More
dragged.
footsteps. Are you proud that this building is still here after all this time and it's in such great shape? Can you tell me the name of any of your other family members? It's a quarter what? Where's the quarter? This building is an art center now. What was it originally built to be? Do you and your family members come here to visit this building often? Do you know where your body is buried? I hear a very, very faint church. churches across the street where their bodies, Presbyterian churches where their bodies. Okay, can we shut it off?
That was impressive.
That's where they're, that hay John was pretty damn clear. That was pretty cool. Let me turn the run pod back on to see if, and I want to just point the SLS over there for a minute. Just gonna step away, John. You said my name, John, because my name is the same as yours. Could you please stand over there by your picture? Make that circle play music again. We might be able to see you. Can you please do that for us? I turned it back on again, so it'll make all the music for you that you like. Okay, we'll move on. We're going to see who else is willing to talk to us. I can try the spirit box over there, but let's see what's over here. See if we can get anybody to react over here. So here we have women employed by the Night Craft Pajama Factory. Bunch of postcards.
I literally just heard a voice live.
All right, what else we got here? Sleep while the battle is over. These men from Woodbridge Township died serving their country in World War I and II. Oh my God.
The REM pod just went off again.
Somebody reacting to that? I'm reading, I was looking at the names of the people who died in World War I and II that lived in the township. There's a lot of them. I'm sure this is only one page. I'll just read a few. Frank. Is there a Frank here? Frank, I don't want to. John, is that you again? I just saw a shadow over there.
No, I heard a voice. I told you I heard a voice.
John, is that you? Could you step away from that, please? I should try the eggs over there with him.
Yeah, I'll get them for you. You want to hold that for a minute?
Yeah, he's
Ashes.
well, this is his building. His family built it.
See it right there?
No.
The little yellow. Right there. All right, I'm good at yours.
That's going to go off when it does that long. Oh, no, let's keep going. John, I'm going to come over here. We're going to try another way to connect with you, being you seem to be the one that really wants the attention. Rightfully so. This is your building.
I'm just going to...
Or your family's building. It's got your name on it.
Set these right here next to you, okay? I mean to scare you off. We're going to set this right next to you. And all you have to do is tap these. The blue to your right is yes, and to your left is yellow for no, okay?
Do you see those, John? Blue, Easter egg, yes. Yellow, Easter egg, no. If you're able to touch the circle to make music, it's the same thing with the two Easter eggs, only they don't make music, they just twinkle like the stars. And that'll tell us which answer you're trying to answer, yes or no. We did hear you a little bit, but we can't hear you right now. You want me to back away again? It was only when I'll recreate what I was just doing here. That's me. I was over here talking about the men that died in World War I and II that lived in Woodbridge Township. And I literally got to the first name, Frank Ablaconzi. Sorry if I butcher your name. And that started going off over there. So again, there's so many names on this sheet, and I'm sure that's one of many that lived in Woodbridge Township that died in the war. Lots of Johns, Stanleys, Bernard, William, Joseph, Ambrose, Ralph, so many names. Again, these weren't just names, these were people that lived here. Then we have a diary, another John, Jonathan Daly, 1862. Wow. A lot of people's memories are in here. A lot of people's memories. Picture of a woman right there. Sister Molly, who was very unhappy with how she looked in her portrait, may have been Mary Molly Durham of Gloucester County, whose father, Richard Durham, was a descendant from the Dunhams of Woodbridge. On the back of the photo, Molly writes, "I look about 50 years old." Molly, are you here? God, there's so many pictures. So many pictures. Potter. I mean, there's so many names here.
There is. You're not tired.
You hot?
I thought I was going to pass out, so I went in there real quick.
I'm going to give them a chance again. I'm going to stand over here. So far, John Barron was the only one willing to communicate with us here. I did read a lot of the information that's in some of those cases over there. There's, again, World War I and II people, the list of names that have died in Woodbridge Township. There's diaries, photographs, yearbooks.
Old quilt.
What?
There's an old quilt. That's an old quilt, handmade quilt.
I'm going to, hopefully you'll lead me in the direction of where you want me to go. John was able to figure it out, and he's probably one of the oldest spirits in here. It's just a matter of releasing your energy. And then we'll be able to tell where that is happening.
You know, Cynthia wanted us to come in here and just document that you're here. She's since you guys have been here, she said
She's seen things.
She's seeing things, she's hearing things, she's feeling things, and that's what we're here.
There's so many names. That's the problem. Even if I turn on the spirit box and I get a name, there's 100 names in that Woodbridge Township World War I and II
The
book.
fact that it's the Baron is right there with their ledger book, and then you've got this family Bible that dates way back.
And there's all this behind us. There's yearbooks. There's everything.
There's so much history here.
I don't know. I'm drawn to that Bible. I want to do an EVP session with that Bible.
Okay. Let me have
Or maybe you should. Are you going to get involved at all? I don't know if I should switch speakers. You know, a lot of metallic feedback, which only seems to happen here for whatever reason.
I think it's interference.
I don't know. It's the same thing that happened to us last time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to.
So just so we're clear, you're not like overheated, like you're gonna pass out.
I'm warm. It's warm in here.
I mean, I literally, that's what I'm feeling right
It's
now.
warm in here.
I'm like, I took off my undershirt. That's what I did, because I was like,
So I'm going to put the recorder up here by the Bible for the Alston family. I'm again, a Bible to be that old, 1732.
I know.
That's crazy, 300 years. All right, so I'm going to hit record. I'm going to back away again so that I'm not influencing anything back here. Alston family members. Your Bible has made its way into an exhibit of things in Woodbridge Township, the history of Woodbridge Township, and it very well should, because 300 years that Bible dates back to. Are any of you here with the Bible that would care to say your name out loud? What was the year that that Bible was acquired? What was the first name of the last member of the Alston family to write in that Bible? What language is that Bible written in? Would you prefer that a member of the Alston family still have that Bible in their home?
Are you happy that these things are on display?
What can you tell us about your family? Are you aware of where this Bible is right now? I was tempted to try this. That's the cord.
Is that the only cord you have?
Unreliable. This is one that usually switches on me though. Oh my God, that didn't go off the whole time
Nope.
during the EVP session until I approached.
Hello, Mr. Barron.
John, we'll talk to you some more. We're just trying to give those people there a chance, okay? We just want to give these people a chance. If there's anybody here that wants to talk, or over there, we'd like to give everyone a chance here, okay? I do realize this is your building, and your family name is on the building. He is not gonna let us press his
Well,
name out.
he was a strong individual.
How about those Easter eggs next to that music box there? Yes and no. How about trying to touch one of them? Oh, you're not gonna stop, are you? Just once he starts, it doesn't stop. Not one time during that whole EVP
No,
session. It was only when
not
I finished.
once.
he kind of kept quiet during that whole thing. John, we're gonna come back over here in a minute, okay? I just did that. I'm gonna back away again so that I'm not influencing anything here. Austin family members. Your Bible has made its way to exhibit things in Woodbridge Township, history in Woodbridge Township, and it very well should, because 300 years that Bible dates back to. Are any of you here with the Bible that would care to say your name out loud? What was the year that Bible was acquired? Bible was acquired. It's in the background. What was the first name of the last member of the Austin family to write in that Bible? Of course, don't make it easy.
No. Oh.
Hear that?
Yeah. He's
Listen.
not.
Don't, like, knock, 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 a knock, knock. Did you hear that? It's like 5 knocks. Listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What language is that Bible written in? It's like they're doing this, only we can't hear it. Right?
Yeah.
That's the noise.
And if you remember, in this area, there's always a history of that too.
I'm curious if I can get that to repeat that on the recorder, even if we can't. Would you prefer that a member of the Austin family still have that Bible in their home?
Are you happy that these things are on display? Are you happy that these things are on display?
Oh my God. Do you hear that? It's yes.
Are you happy that these things are on display?
Yes. Do you hear how far away that is?
Are you happy that these things are on display?
Yes.
What the?
That was just a squeak noise. Go outside. What can you tell us about your family? Are you aware of where this Bible is right now? That's pretty good then. Sweet. Okay, for my own morbid curiosity as an experiment,
Yeah.
I'm going to put the recorder down where I had it, although it may be him, although someone did answer. I'm going to put it over here again, and I'm going to just do it to see if the knock is coming from somewhere here. Is that car goes by? I'll put the recorder here. So we're hearing knocking, loud knocking. I'm standing still. I'm gonna knock twice. I want you to repeat the knock. Ready? Now I'm gonna knock 4 times like you did before. I want you to repeat it if you can. They repeat that, I'm gonna be like, that's it. You know.
Yeah, I'd be like,
So we're hearing knocking, loud knocking. I'm standing still. I'm gonna knock twice. I want you to repeat the knock. Ready? Damn, I was hoping you'd do it. Now I'm gonna knock 4 times like you did before. I want you to repeat it if you can. The electronic interference. Little tiny. Okay, so I'm gonna try Spirit Pops with Thomas. I mean with John
Okay.
Barron. He seems to be the one who's craving for attention, so
yeah.
I'll give him some. Okay, John.
I wonder if he was the one that went, yes.
Here's what we're gonna try here. We're gonna try. I'll put these over. Did I put these over by the Bible? I'll put it in the bill. I'm just focus on the Bible. I'll open up that billboard and see if I can do that anymore. It's hotter over there than it is over here.
I'm wondering if they're just like a little bit reserved and a little bit, you know, you got to think about the time period and stuff where the Barons are, I think, are kind of used to us.
You just don't know. That's your. Who knows?
No, I don't
Who knows
know.
if they're
I
here?
was just saying out of conjecture. I just
I'm
wonder.
saying, who knows if any of them are here, to be honest with you.
You don't.
I'm not assuming that.
Excuse me.
Unless you that they're all here.
I'm going to move this.
John, are you here? John Barron. I want to hear your name clearly. If you are here, you say John or Barron. John, I want you to talk to us. One word, loud and clear. Are you here? We're in a high frequency area.
Yeah.
Spirit box is always very active here as far as chitter chatter. So I'm trying to filter everything off of it. I want to hear John or John Barron. So I know it's you.
We greatly appreciate anything that you could say to us. Just try to project your voice.
Spirit box is always hard in this building, always.
Oh, but not the egg.
Someone's saying yes.
Yes. You
Who
guys
was
see
here
it?
with us? All right, let's go over there finally. Right? See, John put it right on the right spot this time.
Yes, you did, sir.
Right where the dome went off. So, before we approach, are you connected to something in the case below that egg? Right below it in the middle section? Is there a piece that belongs to you or that's connected to you? Could you touch that yes again? Or make the circle rainbow light up? What about to the left of that egg? Where the Bible is, in that case over there? Are you connected to anything in that case where the Bible is, to the left? It's hard to figure out who we're connecting with here.
No pressure, but this is the only one and only chance that we are going to get to communicate or try to communicate with you. And I really doubt highly that once you're put in the museum or wherever your final resting area
Nobody's
is.
coming in there.
It's what?
Nobody's coming in there to talk to you.
No. You won't have people trying to speak to you and interact with you.
What about this case to the right here? That I'm lighting up. Are you connected to anything in there? This one right here at the very end? Very sneakily kind of like messing with that, which was kind of weird.
Whenever we're not paying attention, that's why I'm trying to keep.
The spirit box was on too.
Yep, I'm always trying to like keep my eyes looking around because it seems like when we're not paying attention, wherever we're not, except for Mr. Barron. Wherever Mr. Barron is, Mr. Barron says, hey, I'm here, pay attention.
I'm going to try to move this, take a walk with it in that direction.
What is it?
The celestial.
Okay. I didn't see.
Anybody over there? You could stand next to the case or your items and we might be able to see you over there. I'm just going to approach this way. No reason to, not going to try to invade your space or pick up anything that belongs to you. Really just want to talk with you. Like Chris said, this is really the only time where anybody's really going to try to find out more information than just what's written on the item. We really do want to talk to you. We want to hear your story. We want to hear about your lives in Woodbridge Township. I'm sure the people who are living here now would love to know more about what your life was like here. I'm going to head over this way.
A lot of things aren't preserved and saved. They're destroyed. Floods, deaths, people just not putting any worth into. And somebody actually saved all this stuff. What happened?
Let's talk about that case. Somebody small.
Well, hello.
This a child? We could see you over right there. It is that case right there. And that's the one with like the brochures and stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
This is somebody who's roaming around here. Oh, that's the brochures. This is something different over here. Let's see what's in here. Some of these small ones in here.
We'll set that off.
Oh, look. The very first thing I looked at.
A child. Florence. Hey, Florence. Is that you?
That was the very first thing I looked at after I saw a child on the SLS. That is nuts. Okay, Florence, here's what we're going to do. We're going to set up a game for you. If this is you, we did see you kind of under the table a little, kind of hiding over here. So here's what we're going to do. We bring these games with us where we bring the rainbow. Here's the rainbow. And I could even put it on the floor, maybe if that's too high for you, because you seem to be down here.
There's also a little girl, Ella.
All right, we'll try both.
And
I'm gonna put this down here where it's easier for you to reach.
Young
Where's the other
AP
one?
Cranston with his sister Ella.
All right, back out of the way so we don't influence the static. Okay, see these toys? They light up like the rainbow, and then I'm gonna put 2 Easter eggs over there. Forgive me, whoever was touching the yes and no over there, I'll be back with them in a minute. Look at these pretty Easter eggs that have the word yes and no written on them. Look at that. Yellow and blue. All you gotta do is tap them with your finger, and they light up like the stars. Somebody's standing there watching this.
John.
Look.
Something's in the doorway
So a
watching
small
us.
figure is watching us from the doorway.
The dome.
Wow, both of them. Hi. Hold
So I
on,
think
let me
it's
turn
2
this around.
children.
Hello there. Who might you be? Who is this? Yeah, see those toys that we bring? They're really, really cool, aren't they? They light up like the rainbow. And then we put 2 Easter eggs.
They are related.
See them? Blue, yellow, yes, and the word no. If you were to tap them with your finger, just a little tap, tap, tap with your finger, they're going to twinkle like the stars up in the sky, and it's going to light up the Easter egg, and it's going to make it twinkle.
We're not going to come over and bother you.
What were their 2 names again?
Ella, and it said AP Cranston, and the other one was Florence. They're related. They're sisters and brother.
So, Ella or Florence, we did bring those toys for you. You can play with them as much as you like. We're not going to come over there.
And it was their brother. I didn't get the first name of the brother. I just got AP Cranston.
But I did see somebody hiding underneath that table kind of while I was looking around the room on my magic camera here. And that's why I put those toys down there, so that even if you don't want to come near us and you're shy, or if we're strangers, I get that. You can play with those toys and we can stay right here and you can make them light up as many colors as you want on the rainbow. Would you know how to make them, either one of those light up green or red? Try to find the color green or red on either one of those circles and make it light up. Show me that color. Like you're coloring in a coloring book. Just show me green or red. Can you do that? I think you can. I'm going to map again over here just to see if they're over there.
You're probably right, Lorraine.
What?
That AP and Ella were brother and sister, and Florence was AP's daughter.
All right, I'm going to just come around this way again just to see if they're still there or if anyone's still there. I'm not going to come closer to it. I'm going to just right over here. Okay? Didn't mean to scare you away. Could you come back, please? Oh, there you go. I just saw you for a second.
Maybe if I come over to you.
Come on back. Can you do that?
I'm going over here with John. I don't want to scare you.
That's a bigger person there. Much bigger. Who is this
And he
now?
left.
Oh, he was right above the case.
Yep. It's crazy.
Is that mom or dad? They come to take you away? So let's try an EVP with maybe one of the kids will speak to us. How about that? I'm going to hit it with the floor. I'm going to see if there's anything again. The bad thing about, good for us, bad for the investigation, is that the heating ducts are all along the bottom. So all of the red you see on the floor is,
Here's the heating ducts.
yeah, all
There.
that red there.
I'll show everybody what you're talking about. The glare's kind of hard
Yeah,
to.
there's all red there. So I really can't focus on underneath. Although I can, it would be right there.
It would be.
I don't see anything though. Okay.
Patricia said it looked like it was like a parent coming and grabbing their
Oh
kid.
yeah,
away.
literally just jumped into the frame and.
Yeah,
So I'm going to turn this box on here and see if we can get any words from the family. Whoever the parent was who came in and had taken the kids away, or the children, if you could hear me, could you say a few words out loud? Just think really, really hard. And any of you could say a few words. She's bad.
Who's bad? Trying to get it clearer. There we go.
She's bad. Who's bad? Was mom think that one of the children were being bad? They weren't being bad. They were just playing with the rainbow lights there. They're not going to hurt anything. Anything else you want to say? It's totally okay. They have our permission to play with any of those objects.
None of these things can hurt them. Nothing. There's nothing here that will cause any harm, hurt you. We won't hurt you.
All right, so I'm going to take the recorder if I can find it.
I thought you put it over here on the chair. Yeah.
You want to do this one because they're kids?
Yeah, I can do that. All right, I'm just going to come and sit over here on the floor.
Speaker's over here. Hear me? Speaker's over here.
Yeah. So I'm not going to hurt you. So it's Ella, Florence, and AP. I'm going to put the recorder right by you. All this does is that if you want to talk to us, because we can't hear you, we don't have the ability, this will pick up your voice if you just want to say hi, okay? So I'm just going to ask you some easy questions, okay? I don't know if you heard us from before, but that's John, who was talking to you, and I'm Chris. Can you tell us what your name is, please? Do you like the toys that John put underneath the table? As brother and sister, did you guys fight or were you very close? What is your favorite game to play? What was your favorite subject in school? Can you tell us how old you are? What is your favorite color? What's your favorite dessert? If someone were to bring you a toy, what would you want it to be? Did you have a pet? That was my last question. Is there anything else that you would like to say? Thank you.
So there's a figure next to you the whole entire time, literally right next to the recorder. When you went to reach and grab the recorder, that's why I shined a light on you. I wanted to show them that I wasn't standing next to you. They kept asking if it was me. It was standing there the whole entire time.
Wow.
That's why I was showing you, like I am right now.
Was it a small figure?
How you're moving away. Yeah, it looks like it's doing something. I can't tell what it's doing. That's Chris getting up and walking out of the way, and it's still there.
I'll stay right here then. I won't disturb you.
Now it's kind of moving erratically since you got up.
What you said.
It's kind of erratic since you got up. Finished.
Any questions, okay?
Now, I don't know if you heard us from before, but that's John who was talking to you, and I'm Chris. Can you tell us what your name is, please?
What were the names of that?
Ella, AP.
Could that be Ella?
And Florence.
See that again? Well, from up here. Yeah, they're saying that they hear Ella. Ella?
Do you like the toys that John put underneath the table?
Rewind that?
Rewind it.
Yeah, I think there was a no.
Put underneath the table?
Oh, is that a yes? Hold on. Go back. Right there.
The toys that John put underneath the table?
Yes. Oh, wow, that's clear too. That's a child.
John put underneath the table?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow, that's a child too.
Oh, you can pick up the train all the way from here.
Yeah.
As brother and sister, did you guys fight or were you very close? What is your favorite game to play?
Whoa.
What was your favorite subject in school?
As we getting up to look at the SLS.
That was you.
Yeah.
Can you tell us how old you are? What is your favorite color? What's your favorite dessert?
Take.
Three questions, okay?
She does it every time. Every time.
Now, I don't know if you heard us from before. That's John. You guys fight? Can you tell us how old you are? What is your favorite color? What's your favorite dessert? Your favorite dessert? What's your favorite dessert?
Sounds like it. No more figures. Whoever it is gone, unfortunately. It's kind of weird and brief. Where'd you go?
If someone were to bring you a toy, what would you want it to be?
Yeah, that's what Chris said. She heard cake. She's gone now. That's a shame. She was here for a little while. Show got that picture again.
Did you have a pet? That was my last question. Is there anything else that you would like to say?
Oh, A.P. Cranston and his sister Ella. Yeah, she's right.
Thank you.
Don't know who that was, if that was A.P. or Ella. But they're gone now, whoever they were.
Yeah. But they were there the whole time that I was doing ABP,
The
huh?
whole entire time. They were standing there just kind of, and then when you went to get the recorder, they kind of went back and forth for a while and then just vanished. Like right after you got the recorder, that was it, left, which was really strange.
Well, thank you for at least for trying. I mean, I heard that you liked the cake. What was the other one that they yes? Oh, when you, if they like the toys that you put underneath.
Yeah, that was yes.
Yeah.
That was a clear one too.
Thank you for that.
All right, we're not going to spend too much longer here because I am really tired. So we are going to give anybody here an opportunity to make themselves known. I'm going to reset the equipment around different areas so that if anybody here does want to communicate, you can.
There was a figure there for 2 seconds and went away.
You can move again around the object that you're connected to. You can make a noise somewhere and we'll come talk to you because like Chris said, this is really the one and only opportunity you're going to have to really talk to people like us and you know, talk about your history here in Woodbridge and your families and again, I'm sure the current people who live here in this township would love to know more from you and to know that you're still fond of the township that you lived in and the great memories that you had here. So far, we've talked to John, who we think is John Barron, and Ella, and maybe, oh, we got something going on over there.
Oh, that's the stuff with the old Howard Johnson, the old stubs from different things around town.
Again, this is all stuff people reacting to what was going on in the township while they were living here through the years.
There you go.
I'll tell you, that Bible really has the most pull for me out of anything.
On this table, John. Break John, by me. Where the children are.
Okay. All right. Here you go. I told you, you could play with that as much as you want to.
So you guys took John serious when he said this is your opportunity to communicate with us, and it is. And we don't mean to scare you or frighten you, and I hope you understand that's not what we're doing here. We're just giving you an opportunity to let yourself be known. That's all.
Okay, John, you still here with us? We turned that circle back on for you. that you seem to like to,
I spread out the yes and no egg.
yeah. All right, last chance.
I'm gonna move this out of your way.
I know we usually do our marathon 2.5 hours, but not tonight. Tired tonight.
It's almost 2 hours. 10 hours.
It's an hour and a half. So you guide us to where you want us to go. If there's anybody here who hasn't gotten an opportunity, even if there's anybody in this case behind us, as I approach the case, see that rainbow light there? If you were to come out from the case, that's what would happen. It would just light up. Or you can make a noise within the case, any of you.
And John actually has a lantern that's hanging there that if you just touch that lantern, all it'll do is the light will change colors. That is it. It will do nothing else but that. It can't burn you. It can't hurt you in any way. It just changes.
I'm waiting for John Barron to start up that circle again.
So
It was
is your
really,
last chance.
the thing that was really, really strange was when the only time somebody in that case reacted is when I turned the spirit box on, which is really, really strange. Like, what was that either worried someone or triggered someone enough to where they were like, yes,
Like startled
you know?
them and they went like,
I don't even know
like
about
a burst of
startling.
energy, maybe?
No, I wonder if they were just like, okay, yeah, over here, you know?
Maybe.
I tell you, that Bible is such a draw to me.
I know. That's something, that it's too old to be held, but that's something that you would be drawn to. You would want to hold it. You want to open it. If I had white gloves and stuff and they had somebody here.
I'm just going to try to duplicate that again just to see. I'd
Got
love
it.
to give anybody over there an opportunity. So far, John Barron we kind of do the Barons were kind of present in some way, shape, or form. John, do you know who, I don't want to get into it, but do you know who the person is in the basement, John? Is he related to you and your family? We've often wondered about that. I'm just, again, for my own curiosity, I'm putting the eggs exactly where they were. I'm going back to wherever the spirit box was. I'm going to sit right in the middle of the floor where the children were.
Oh,
Look,
John.
I told you.
Put your leg down. Yeah, look at guys.
I told you there's somebody there.
Look at that.
That was trying to connect. Hello. We're not going to be here that much longer. I wish you would tell us which object you're connected to, though. I do see that you're trying. We're trying as well. We don't want to leave without connecting to anybody who wants to.
That is possible. Brenda pointed out that when you read the name Frank, you also got a reaction.
Again, I'm going to ask you if it's possible for you to touch that again. Is the item that you're connected with in that case right there, the one where the egg just lit up, is it in the center case? Because that'll narrow it down to the names that I have to read or that I can read to connect with you.
That's me. Just turning it.
What about the Bible or any of the deeds or anything over here in this case? Towards the wall. Are you connected to any of those items? I know it's harder for some spirits to communicate than others. I don't know how it works, that some are able to really easy and others, they have a harder time. So I'm going to walk over there. I don't want to influence the eggs at all, but I'm going to point, okay, with my light here. The Bible's there. The Alston family, could you touch the essay that this is you? Again, all the documents here with all the notations in it from the family members. Then we have a deed that was land indenture from 1769 signed by Nathaniel Fitz Randolph. Is that you? I really do want to give you the chance here. And then in the middle here, we have 1737 land indenture signed by David Kent of Woodbridge, selling a parcel of land in Elizabethtown to William Bloodgood, wow, also of Woodbridge. And then we have the apprenticeship of William Ross, a 12-year-old boy, to James Edgar. Okay. I really want to try. I'm going to, because every time I talk about the spirit box, it happens.
It does.
I'm walking over again to try to turn on that box that was making that noise to try to connect with you. And then we're going to leave because, again, we gave it a try. We tried to connect with everyone we could. We do realize there could be a lot of you here. But if there is anybody over there, you could touch that egg again, and I'll happy to come over there and try to talk to you some more. Maybe one of the children will respond. Maybe one of you will speak. But this is it. We're going to leave after this, okay? The spirit box is very hard in here because there's lots of radio going through in this building. Yeah. I'm looking to hear clear words, loud and clear. Someone please talk with us.
Mr. Barron, are you still here?
Ella, AP, are either of you here? Hello? This is the last chance for any of you. Try to say something out loud and clear before we go. Ralph, there was a Ralph in that case there. One of the World War II guys, World War I and II guys. All right, I just want to do one quick round of an EVP before we just put it out there for anybody to say their name and how they're, what object they're attached to.
Okay, yeah, I'll hand it to you. I was looking around like, where's that light coming from? Look where it's coming from.
Where?
Yeah, I forgot I put it back there on. Because I'm so smart. Huh?
Said I hope there's a bottle of water in the fridge.
There you go.
I am
I'll shut
parched.
it off.
Okay. This is an open question to everyone and anyone listening. This is your last chance to say your name and anything about you. And then we have to go, okay? Ella and AP, if that were you, thank you for interacting with us for that little bit. John, Barron, thank you as well.
Florence.
All right, I'm going to put this down on the floor. Anybody who could hear my voice and would like to say their name and what they're connected to, please say it now. If you didn't get a chance to speak to us, please tell me who you are and what you would like us to know about you. Woodbridge is a very old township, And I'm happy to see that these items were saved and that they are on display. Are you happy about that as well? Would you like us to come back at another time and try to communicate with you again? The one thing that we can research as far as these items and the names attached is the last name. That's what's very unique to all of you. Could you please tell me your last name? That REM pod's on, right?
Yeah, I turned it on.
Hasn't touched it.
Not once.
Oh my God,
no.
are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Hello, Mr.
Are you
Barron.
kidding me?
No.
Oh my God, what a way to end this.
The Baron does sing in
John
his own
Barron,
time.
I give you my tip of my hat to you, sir. Tip of my hat to you, sir. Thank you for that. You just made my night. Thank you.
It's giving you a nod.
Wow.
That is
was
so
the
funny.
coolest thing ever.
Right on, right on, right on.
I couldn't have planned that better myself. You're like, yeah, you want it one more time? You got it.
That was pretty cool, Mr. Barron. Very impressive. He's like, I'll show you, you little snapper. Yeah, you're right, Karen. You wanted the last word.
Anybody who could hear my voice and would like to say their name and what they're connected to, please say it now. I can't believe I did that. I still can't believe
But
it.
Laura's correct. He was like respectful. He waited for you to finish doing what you were doing before he did it. He didn't do it during the
So I
EVP.
literally referenced. He didn't get a chance to speak to us. Oh, yeah? Please tell me who you are and what you would like us to know about you. Woodbridge is a very old township, and I'm happy to see that these items were saved and that they are on display. Are you happy about that as well?
No.
Yes. Yes.
Is that a yes?
Yeah.
No, that's no.
You sure?
That's no. That's a no.
Would you like us to come back at another time and try to communicate with you again? Somebody over there isn't happy that the writer's displayed then. Sorry about that. I don't know who you are and why you're not happy.
And he's emphatic. I'm being very emphasizing. No.
The one thing that we can research as far as these items and the names attached is the last name. That's what's very unique
I'm sorry about
to
that.
all of you. Could you please tell me your last name? Could you please tell me your last name?
I'll tell you, they know we're done. We're leaving. So now they're like, yeah, all right. There we go. Okay,
Wow.
so the person over there who was just lighting up, touching that egg that says no. The question was, are you happy that your items are on display here? And you gave a resounding no and kept that egg lit up for a good long time to make sure we could see it from over here. So I imagine it's someone in that case somewhere. Is that the Bible? Do you not want your family Bible on display? Just curious.
It's
All right,
pointed
I
over
guess
in
we're
that
never gonna
direction.
kind of know who you are, but if you're unhappy about that, all I can tell you is that the items won't be here for much longer. I don't know if they're going to be returned to the people that donated them or if they're going to be in the museum, but hopefully.
We're very blessed and honored that we got to at least see, try to communicate with you, get some interaction, see things that you treasured and that were important to you. Your legacy goes on.
John Barron, my friend, I appreciate you. That was a really good, funny thing that you did there to show me that you are still here, still listening, and I appreciate that. And your legacy, like Chris said, is in this building, in these walls, your family name.
Forever.
Yeah, very impressive. And I'm grateful for you, because if it wasn't for this building, I wouldn't have met the people here, and I wouldn't have met the mayor, and I owe you that as well. So thank you all for communicating with us tonight. I wish we had a chance to speak with every one of you, but we do appreciate it. And again, your memories are etched in Woodbridge history forever.
This was one of the most challenging investigations we've ever done.
This was a tough one.
All right, you take this and I'll get the lights, sir.
Oops, gonna change the camera angle there, but I forgot. So there's the room with the lights on, in case you didn't see it before when we were setting up here. That's it, guys. Again, last minute, we were literally asked this afternoon to come in and do this, but it was definitely different. I enjoy doing different things and trying to connect in different ways, and it was definitely weird. I mean, the run pod again is right behind me,
Yeah.
and it's not going off at all. So kind of weird. All right, guys, have a good night. We might be back tomorrow from the Creeper, not sure yet, but we might be. But if not, we'll be back on Thursday at 8 o'clock with Shane Pittman from the Holzer Files in 28 days. All right, guys, have a good night. Thanks for watching.